What's up, Beetle Guy? Thanks for tuning in. Just going to wait a little bit to see how many people we can get. You guys hear me okay? Hell yeah, man. It's exciting. Excellent. What's up, Victor? I'm just going to share this feed on some of my page. I'm just going to put it on my Facebook pages just to make sure we get everybody in tuned. I'm hosting a live QA session on YouTube for Tap Reloaded. Tune in here. All right. Then I'm going to post on the Reloaded page. So what do you guys, my early viewers, what are you guys most excited about? Like, what do you guys want out of Tap Reloaded exactly? Like, if there's one thing that you want in the game, what is that going to be? If there's one thing you don't want to be in the game, what's that going to be? So, you know, that can be anything. There will absolutely be online multiplayer, and it will be cross-platform. So if you have an Android, you can also be playing with iOS players as well. It's not just iOS to iOS or Android to Android. And this goes for all online features, chat rooms, leaderboards, all that. It's all combined in one thing. Yeah, if you guys are tuning in, feel free to ask any questions or give comments, suggestions. Give me what you got. I'm all ears. I would love to talk to you guys about Tap Reloaded and let you guys know. Oh my God, the Juicy Donut has come out of the woodwork. Got the Pinesta, the Pianista, whatever. Ooh, we got another donation. Thank you for the donation, Matthew Gelati. Yeah, so it'll have its own accounts. We're not going to be using Facebook integration. This is going to be completely separate from Tap Reborn. So this is a totally separate entity. We're not going to be using Facebook. You're going to just be entering your username. You're going to have an avatar or a personal picture, whatever you choose. And you'll have a little a clan nameplate on your next to your username. And for people that donate to our GoFundMe page, they will have a golden nameplate by their username. If you donate $20 or more, you'll get the gold founders badge. So obviously, I want to be able to put as many of the classic Tap Revenge songs into the game. There's some really good ones. In fact, I was able to put in some classics from Tap Tap Revenge into Tap Tap Reborn. But you got to keep in mind that there's close to 1,000 songs from the original Tap Tap Revenge games. And you also got to keep in mind that not all of them were great. So if there's any in particular that you might want in Tap Tap Reloaded, I'm all ears. I mean, I'm already ready to put in the more popular ones that had the most downloads and the most attention. But I definitely do not worry. We will put in a lot of old Tap Tap Revenge songs, and they'll be labeled as such. We'll make it clear that that was an original song from the game. Well, yeah, so we're going to have the Justin Bieber tracks, and they're going to be for you specifically, Juicy Donuts. Donate $1, and you get all of them sent to you personally. Yeah, I hate to say it, but there was a lot of bad songs, especially towards the end of Tap Tap Revenge's lifespan. I say, so bitch girl, what? I don't speak that language, but I feel like puto means bitch, which is funny. Man, I'm blind as shit. Y'all want to see me in glasses? Sup, Katie Higgins? Oh, yeah, so I don't think that we've had Beatles songs in Tap Tap Revenge before, but that is a good suggestion. So one thing about Reloaded is we will have a feature where you can type out songs that you request, and it'll be sent directly to me and the rest of the content creator team. And the songs that are frequently requested, we're going to put them in the game. We're obviously not going to be able to put all of the songs into the game, but we're going to be able to put, a lot. There's going to be several hundred songs in Reloaded. And if you donate to our GoFundMe and you donate $100 or more, you get to request a 3-song pack that I will personally chart. And it can be any song, any genre, anything, any artist. And we'll make it happen. It'll be available. And we will make sure that we let people know that it was requested by you specifically. So $100, you get the 3-song pack for any songs you want, charted by me personally. And I'll work with you and you can test it out. Like before it's released, you get to test it out early. You get 1-year VIP membership. You get to join our beta team so you can play the game early. And you get the gold nameplate. And, I think that's a fucking fantastic value if you ask me. And that's 3 songs of your choice in one pack. Year of free songs, $100 if you donate to our GoFundMe. You absolutely are correct that Disney ruined Tap Tap with Tap Tap Tour. You see, Disney, they made a catastrophic error by trying to target kids between the ages of 8 and 12 years old with Tap Tap when they first bought it. And back in 2011 to 2013, kids didn't have devices, let alone have access to their mommy and daddy's credit cards on their devices. And even if they did, how many of those actually wanted to play Tap Tap? That number was very small. So yeah, Disney ruined it. They were cheap and they wanted to use their own licensed music, Glee and Muppets. And let's be real now, who the hell is going to want to play that? It wasn't very smart. So sure enough, Tap Tap Tour came out. They created all kinds of limitations, and they got rid of the community aspects of the game. And wasn't long before that game was just down the toilet. And you see, hey, like, no, thank you guys, because without you guys, and this is such a cliche thing, like everybody fucking says this, but it's fucking true. Like, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be as passionate to continue this game. And, you know, you guys are what drive this game to what it is now. Like, without this community, it's nothing. Without a community, you end up like Tap Tap Tour, and you just go down 6 feet under. And so it's freaking awesome that we have such a enthusiastic and persistent community that is always back in these games and watching videos and just really contributing in every way they can. It's freaking, I love it. And it's a shame that the current games right now, such as Tap Tap Reloaded, they're not taking advantage of you guys. They're not taking advantage of the fact that we have such a powerful community that can come together, and we're competitive and we love to play against each other. And, you know, they could be hosting tournaments and they could be hosting events, and they just choose not to do that. They're too, I don't know if it's because they're lazy, they're incompetent, who knows? But are you guys, who here, actually right now, I want you to all to say, I would, into the chat, if you would sign up for, you know, if like there was a tournament where it costed maybe $2 to join, right? And the grand prize is $1,000, or the grand prize is an iPad Pro. You know what I mean? Like, and one tournament is you have to have the highest score possible on certain songs. But there's tiers though. There's a beginner tire. There's a intermediate tire, and then there's an expert tire. So it's not like the same 5 people are going to win every time. You know what I mean? So there's all kinds of different tournaments going on here. We can have one where you have to, the more times you play a song, you get one entry into a pool, and then, you know, we draw from a hat at the end. If you want to grind like that, we'll have tournaments like that. There's tournaments for everybody. I mean, heck, nope, exactly. I'm just going to say that, you know, the majority of you guys probably would. And the majority of you guys have in the past. When there have been tournaments for this game, you guys have participated. And the fact that you guys are not being utilized it's sad. So we're going to be taking advantage of that. And we want to reward all of you guys for playing Tap Tap Reloaded when it comes out. And we're going to keep you guys engaged. You guys are going to continue playing, and all that support, it's a win-win, you know? I agree. Dude, if we could get Tap Tap on esports, I would lose my mind. Like, I love you all, but I would quit my job and I would play Tap Tap Revenge for the rest of my life on esports till I'm 80 years old, and I would never be seen again. And that is friggin' awesome, Jordan, that you still got your antique iPod Touch and you still got your games. And I think that's friggin' awesome. And soon enough, man, there will be no reason for you to have to play that, because we're going to have everything that Tap Tap had, Tap Tap Revenge. We're going to have them reloaded. But that's the thing. A lot of the esports, I think, is kind of corny, and there's a lot of corruption and really just a lot of just, I don't know. I feel like the player base is not big enough to, if there's a lot of politics involved, like if you don't know the right people, you can be outstanding at one of those games, and if you don't know the right people, then you're not going to get into that. Vaping game. So how is the copyright stuff going to work specifically with the music that you want to add? So we're going to be following the model that Tap Tap Reborn 2 uses, where so if we have a song, we have to put it, it's going to be streamed through YouTube, and we're going to look into other clients as well to see if we can stream from there. But the way that we're getting around copyright is we're going to be using YouTube streaming. And when we're selling the charts, we're selling the charts. We're not selling the music. You see, the music is free, but we're selling the charts that I create and what our team creates for you guys to play to the song. And that's what Tap Tap Reborn 2 does, and it works quite well. Now, with that said, when we have independent artists, we're not going to be using the YouTube streaming. You'll be able to play those offline. And because independent art, they're going to give us permission to use their music. We don't have to go through the legal licensing crap. And so copyright for now is not an issue. And I don't think it's going to be an issue. We will always have ways to allow you guys to play the songs you want to play. And what's up, Vites? Nice to see you in here. So hackers and cheaters, thankfully nowadays it's a lot more difficult to hack, and I love you too, Beetle guy. But as far as hackers and cheaters go, it's not as big of an issue nowadays because it's a lot more difficult to, I guess, really stuff has become modernized in a way. All chart files will be encrypted. And currently, that's what Tap Tap Reborn does, and it's actually a very effective way of combating hackers. We will here's the thing: is that the people working on Reloaded are Tap Tap players, and we're good. You know, it's people like me, for example. It's people like you guys. We'll know, and we constantly are checking leaderboards. We know if someone's fucking around and putting up a dishonest score or whatever. I mean, and if anything, we can manually remove it if they do get around the security measures. But I would love to have a face punch anti-cheat system. Vape, if you have one, I would love to, I'll buy it off you and I'll hire you right now. If you can create that technology for a fist to come out of the screen into my face, I will hire you and I will work for you for free because that's amazing. So what if some music is blocked in certain countries? How would selling charts work then? There'd be refund systems. So before we started charting for a song, there is a way to detect whether the video is available in all countries or not. And we only use videos that are available in all countries. I think so. Let's see. The website's called unblockvideos.com/YouTube video restriction checker. And every time we're going to chart a song, we run it through their system and make sure that it's available in all countries. And Katie, you just answered the question. Good job. As you all know, Katie Higgins is our lead community manager. She will be our lead support. And she's a very lovely, lovely person to have aboard. And we are super excited. Spencer, what's up, my man? All right. Encouraging to have the initial goals be something to be reachable soon, and we can go over it instead of encouraging that we were all. So, I've heard both. What's up, Lauren? So, Spencer, I've heard both. I've heard that, and I've also heard I've heard both perspectives, because let's say I set the goal to what we actually reasonably need, like $10,000, because that's typical. Honestly, $10,000 would be just fine. But if we set the goal higher, well, what if we go over $10,000? I feel like for some people, seeing it being a high goal means they're willing to contribute more. But I do understand that for some people, they see a high goal and they don't contribute anything because they're like, oh, that's so huge. Like, what the hell is this $1 going to do? I understand both perspectives. I ultimately decided to just set the bar really high, because that way people with that are willing to donate more, they feel like they're doing their, I don't know, man. I mean, you could totally be right and I could be totally wrong, and I'd be the first to admit that. The good thing is we do have a few people that are investing pretty large sums of money into us. The GoFundMe really is specifically for people to kind of start funding like the tournaments and the cash prizes and all the prizes that we're going to be giving out. The bigger sums that we're going to be getting through investing or just bigger donations, that's going to be going towards, our developers and really keeping the game alive in the first place. Wait, so time out. So you're watching. So you're watching me on your PlayStation and probably on the YouTube app, right? And then, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, man, I'm talking about Reloaded. Thankfully, we really don't have to do a lot of expenses are not going to go towards copyright because honestly, we're avoiding all copyright issues to begin with. But the maintenance is actually fairly cheap for this kind of app. It's probably going to be around $200 a month, which there's not a whole lot of things that we have to do. We're all so dedicated to the game that I have no doubt that most of us are willing to keep this game alive for the very low cost. You know what, Spencer? I like your suggestion, and I'm going to follow on it. So when this is done, I'm going to update it for sure. I really appreciate that suggestion and insight because that's, I'm glad. I like to hear other perspectives about it. So, Av Mitchell, are customs going to be supported? So yes, so I want everybody to listen because this is important. Custom songs will be supported, and the way it will work is you'll be going into your advanced settings in the game. There will be a place where you can enter a URL, and I prefer you to upload so basically you're gonna, if you want to do, let's say you want to put in custom songs in the game, you have like 10, let's say you have 10 custom songs. So what you do is you create an Excel file. You have one column with the artist, one column with the song name, one with the duration, and then you have another with the YouTube URL, and then you have another with the link to your MIDI file, your note chart file. You have one for each row, like for each song that you want. You save the Excel file, then you upload to like Dropbox. You copy the Dropbox download link and you input it into the app, and the app will read that and it put it into the song list. So you can create your own set list. And when we have like TapTap or ttcustoms.com, like people will be able to upload their own set lists and their own, that kind of stuff, rather than having to download 200 megabytes worth of songs and charts. The app will just it'll read the chart file, and the app will go to the files that are hosted. I'm more of a burger person, but hot dogs are better when I'm at like a sports event. I like that idea, Kit. Sorry. All right. So let's see. It's going to be a plan on the VIP section in Buyer. So VIP is going to be a yearly subscription. So for 1 year of VIP, it's going to be $49.99, $50. And if you want to, by getting VIP, you get access to all music coming in. You have to pay for any. So themes are different because you're going to get 5 preloaded with the game, but our themes are going to be powered by the community. So if people want to design a theme, they can go through us and they can sell their themes, and that's going to be separated. But for VIP, you're going to get the 5 preloaded themes. You're going to get all songs in the game, including future ones, for 1 year. I'm definitely going to update the GoFundMe with the donation milestones and with just a kind of a more realistic. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. So no, the BPM can be I see. Yeah. So yeah, the end result has to be 120 BPM. I'm actually going to look into whether we can get around that. And I think we can. But for now, the answer, I'm just going to say most likely we're going to have to stick to 120 BPM. However, we're going to try to get around that, because if we can, that's huge. So unfortunately, you will not be able to port. So the question this guy Avenue asked, so will you be able to port TTR customs or you'll have to? So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to add old custom songs or old tap songs, because they use a different file type. They use their own TTR2 underscore chart, and we're just using .MIDI, just straight up .MIDI, and you know, we're not gonna. It just doesn't make sense to use our own file format when we can just use .MIDI and then just encrypt it. So yeah, you're gonna have to, if you have customs, you're gonna have to rechart them. But actually, not necessarily. If you have your own customs and you still have the .MIDI file, then you're good to go. Like, you can just submit that. But if you only have the TTR2 underscore chart file, then you're shit out of the luck. I'm sorry. But if you still have your MIDI file and your EOF file, you're good. You can still use that. See, was it TTR2 and it converted that into MIDI, or was it MIDI converting into TTR2? But you're right. It wouldn't be impossible to do it, but it's not going to be our focus. Like, if the community develops a way to convert it back, awesome, and that would be awesome, and maybe we can try and help support that later on. But for now, we're not going to look into that until a later time. And is it possible to bring back the old official tracks from Tapulous? Absolutely, it is. We kind of have to recreate them, and I've actually recharted and recreated several of the original Tapulous tracks and released on Tap Reborn. You know, we did Battle Royale, Death and Fire, Solo Luna. There's a lot of Duck Duck Grey Goose. We did a lot of those, and I recharted them for Reborn. We plan on continuing to bring back old songs for sure. Hey man, I really appreciate you staying up late and tuning in, man. That's freaking awesome. It's mind blowing that we got people from all over the world all coming together like right now and just hanging out. Like, I think it's really cool. So EB Psycho, he's asking, what about offline play? For example, could we choose an already existing songs MP3 file from Bottoms on our phone and use that instead of the YouTube? So now here's the so ideally, that would be a really cool feature where we could like and so here's the thing: is Plan B. So if we, for whatever reason, stop getting cooperation from YouTube, that's the route we're going to take, is using songs from your own library. Now, that's the thing, is that not every song file is exactly the same. Like, one song, it could be the exact same song, but one file might have a longer pause in the beginning, or it might not start immediately. So what you'd need to do is we'd have to find a way either for the user to manually sync the chart to their respective file, or the game would have to do it. That's kind of far off, but that's absolutely something we're going to look at in the future, and we've been wanting to do that for a long time. It's just, for now, like, as long as the YouTube system works, we're just going to rely on that. But as far as offline play goes, you will be able to do offline play if you have your custom set list, and you'll be able to play offline if you're playing independent artists who have licensed their music to us. Any song that relies on YouTube, you won't be able to play offline. However, if you have a custom set list, or if it's an independent song, you can play those offline. So Spencer, you just asked, so is there any thought on releasing a promo video or trailer to people? So there is absolutely going to be a promo trailer. We just got to get a more reliable beta build completed where it actually looks decent. And we're still in the process of getting our designs finalized. So we're still a few weeks off from that. But once the time comes, trust me, it's going to happen. And so what kind of themes will Tap Tap Reloaded have from Beetle Guys? So we're going to have all different kinds of themes. There will be themes that are flashy, themes that are simple, et cetera, et cetera. However, this is something that's going to be new for Tap Tap Reloaded, and this is what I'm very excited about, is that we're going to have a lot of customizable visual features for each user. So if you don't like the flashiness in themes, you can turn that off. If you like it, you leave it on. If you don't like the YouTube video, you can turn it off. If you, we're going to have, if you want your tap speeds, it's going to be a very flexible, adjustable system. It's not going to just be like 3 different speeds. And then if you want, so another big thing is you have the angles at which the taps come down the screen. You're going to be able to adjust the angle of which the taps come down the screen. So if you like it more of like a coming at you kind of thing, or if you like it kind of just going straight down the screen, you get to choose that. Or if you like it in between, you can have a slider bar, you can adjust it. And I'm very excited for that feature because, yeah. So Scott Gregory, it is not the actual Tap Tap engine. We are building this from the ground up. And Morris, yes, this will be available through Windows Mobile, and you'll be able to play it on your Surface tablet. This game is being built within the Unity engine, so we will be able to release on all kinds of different platforms. And yeah, I would rather just cancel the project than put bots in this game. We are not going to have bots in Tap Tap. Is Android side going to be a challenge? Is the original? No, because originally Tap Tap Reborn was not built in Unity, and we are doing this through Unity, and it's gonna be a piece of cake to release this game on all different platforms. So Bright, you're going to ask, would it be possible to have a pack of some of the old songs with the old tap notes? I have a bunch of them saved. So technically, it's absolutely possible, and we have done that with about 10 songs in Tap Tap Reborn. More than happy to do that with Tap Tap Reloaded. And keep in mind, guys, on our GoFundMe, if you donate $100, you get to have a song, like a 3-song pack that I will personally chart for you, and you get to test it out because you also are now a beta tester if you donate $100. And you get $15 in-store credit for like themes or whatever we choose to, or tournament buy-ins. You get $15 credit, and you get a gold nameplate, and you get 1 year of VIP access, which that gives you all the songs currently in the game and all future songs. The project is not related to Tap Tap Reborn. This is all separate, and they can take my charts and do whatever the hell they want with it. But honestly, at this point, Aminotes and Reborn has shown that they do not care about their game. Myself and my team, we tried very hard to work with Aminotes and to work with their source code, and it did not work out. So that's their loss. All right, and sorry if I've missed any questions. I'm just gonna look up. So, Kim, so the goal is 100,000. How much do you need to have the game return on? So, the 100,000 goal is very inflated. It's not what we need. We do not need $100,000. I just set it there to set the bar high for everybody involved. Honestly, just to be straight up with you guys, we need probably around $10,000, a little more than that, maybe $15,000 to really get it off the ground. And the whole point of the GoFundMe is really for the community to get a chance to contribute to the game and feel like they're a part of it. And I feel like they helped build the game, because if you donate, you get access to all these different special features that otherwise you won't have access to. So I think, and it helps everybody. You get a better game and you get special features for yourself. And I think the best value is if you pay $50, you get the VIP for 1 year, you get $15 in store credit, and you get the beta access. So you get to play the game early and you get to be on their beta team. $50. That's it. That's like a over $100 deal right there. Yeah, Avery. So as far as charters, we're definitely going to be needing them, especially, I mean, it's hard to tell the demand right now, but I can guarantee you I'm not going to be the only charter, and we will be hiring people to do chart support. And Bright, yes, there will be chat rooms, and they're going to be a lot more structured than the nonsense that Tapulous had. We are not going to have kids going into our app to find out what each other's kicks are or whatever and trade nude pictures. Because guess what? When Tapulous did that, they had the FBI involved, and that's no bueno. Because there was a lot of child porn being distributed all over the place, and we are not about to dive into that pool. So we'll have the chat rooms for the online multiplayer lobbies, and if we have a chat in the game, it's going to be moderated by people that I personally know. I'm not hiring moderators that I have no idea who the hell they are. Oh, I played the game for a month. Oh, make me a moderator. That's not going to work like that. Tapulous was really dumb for doing so, and a lot of those moderators either did nothing or they abused their privileges. So, not with me. Sorry. Oh yeah, Daisy knows all about trading nudes with all the creeps on Tapulous. Yep, that's, of course, you know all about it. Same with Katie. She traded all her nudes everywhere. There was a whole damn black market of Katie and Daisy nudes. All right. Sorry if I've missed your question. If I've missed your question, please retype it. Yeah, Lawrence. So we've begun the initial development stages, and coding is beginning on April 2nd. So that's this Monday. Designs are in the works, and we have a lot of the preparation stuff done. We've hired developers that have worked with Reborn and other TAP games in the past that are ready to start on the 2nd. And again, donate $50 to the GoFundMe. You get our beta access. You get builds as soon as they come, and you get 1 year of VIP. And you get $15 credit, and you get the gold nameplate. So I'm just telling you. I'm gonna paste the link right here. I know it's in the description, but I'll paste it right here. $50 for 1 year of VIP, beta access, and 15 in-store credits. Yeah, so the YouTube music, I know. So it's that's the thing, is that so Morris, yeah, so beta access will be available for all devices at the same time. So when one build is ready, that means it's ready for Android, iOS. It's going to be all simultaneous. There is no working build at this point. I expect to have our first beta/alpha ready within about a week and a half. So I'm expecting at around April 10th, we will have our first playable beta. Cup of Tea, otherwise known as Sven, I do not believe he'll be involved. He's got a lot on his plate, and it won't be a cup of tea for him to join us. We got an alien playa. I love your fucking name, dude. So I expect our first beta to be released on April 10th. We have been, so Erkin, how long have we working on this already? So this has been a project that has been talked about and has been discussed for probably over a year now. And so we haven't really begun real work until just recently, but the planning and all that fun stuff, and that's been going on for over a year now. That's cool, man. So hey, what's up, so Beetle Guy? There absolutely will be Protest the Hero songs on Tap Tap Reloaded. I actually have a Sequoia Throne chart myself that's already on Tap Tap Reborn. I would love it. Hey, so here, I'll make you a deal, Beetle Guy. If donate $50, you get beta, and we'll use your chart for Sequoia Throne. And I'll put that in writing. So Avery, let's see. I got quite a big streaming theme. Still telling you the themes will be different engine would see. So the engine's definitely going to be different. Obviously, at the end of the day, you're doing all this in like Photoshop, whatever. I'm sure the design process is going to be roughly the same. It's just putting the files together is going to be different. I'm not entirely sure how that process will work. I will get back to that as soon as I can. I believe themes are going to be bundled in our own little file extension, probably like a .asset, and we'll just yeah. I actually, that's a good question. That's something I got to work out, because we want to be able to have the community to contribute to our theme store. And that's something I want to discuss too, is that if you guys like to design themes, you might be able to have your theme featured in our game and you'll be able to sell it. So the first beta, I would expect the first alpha beta, I would expect that to be out on around April 10th. And the final game should be released by early June. And Levine348, yes, we will have usernames. We will not, and I'm going to repeat this, we are not using Facebook. One, Facebook is crap, and I've known this, and we've all known this even before all the nonsense going on with it right now. But we just like usernames a lot better. Team consists of myself, obviously, and other players that have been around for between 6 to 10 years of the Tap Tap Revenge lifecycle, and they all have their own talents, whether it's game design, finances, marketing. We have a very solid team of people that actually play this game, and so we all know what we want and what's best for everybody. Speed Frezzy should include things to keep casuals coming back, like daily challenges, and give a small amount in the game currency so you grind those. That's so, yes. So we are doing daily login bonuses. We're going to be doing daily challenges, and they're not going to be some stupid bullshit that's in Tap Tap Reborn right now. It's actually going to be like some, worthwhile challenges. Like, and they won't be, they'll be more interesting, man. Like, and we're going to, when the time comes soon, we're going to have a poll, and we're going to have a Facebook thread where you guys get to come up with ideas of what challenges you want in the game. So that's one other thing. This game is going to be powered by not just us, but you guys too. So, we're going to be coming to you guys like, yo, what challenges you want in the game? And we're going to fucking listen. We're going to put it in. I assume Unity's going to be a breeze compared to that, though. Yeah, absolutely right, Avery. Yeah, the theme effect crap in the old Tap game was kind of ridiculous. Kim, I actually am in contact with Bart Deckram, and I am sending him designs next week. And yes, you guys heard that right. The founder of Tapulous is interested in working with us. It's not a statement that means he's all in. He just wants to see what we have, and he's very interested in what we have, and he wants to meet with me sometime next week. And the main concern from him is that he just fears that there might be a conflict of interest, considering he was like the ex-VP with Disney Interactive and with Tapulous, and he just doesn't want to get himself too involved in a sense, but he wants to be an advisor and he wants to help with funding. Aminote's game is probably going to go down the shit because our game's going to shit all over it. And yes, there will be alternatives. I think we'll always have our Facebook page for community outreach. We might try Reddit. We might have an official forum on the website. We might have a Discord. I'm going to leave this up to you guys. I want to find out what platform you guys like the most and what's the most convenient. And the good thing is that, Morris, you are the man. I appreciate you. We got a $50 donation, Morris. You are a fucking saint. Welcome to the beta team, and thank you for your purchase of 1 year of VIP. You are the man, dude. Fucking means a lot. All right, Katie, go get your fucked up teeth looked at. Just kidding. See you later, guys. See you later, Katie. Analyst doesn't seem to want to have a lot of function. Sorry, Matt Sterner. So you asked. So we have a freelancer that worked on Reborn 2. He's going to be coming over to the dark side, and he's going to be developing our game engine. And I'll be overseeing it. I will be testing it rigorously along with our beta team, and we're going to make sure it's perfect. We're not going to release a piece of crap product. We're going to fucking... I don't care if the game's delayed by a few weeks, if it means having a system, like an engine that works. The last thing I want to do is give you guys a crap product. I'd rather not give you guys anything at all. Fuck. Heck, I would refund everybody their fucking money back if we can't get this shit to work. I'm serious about this. Can you promise me you won't call your currency rubies? I promise you, I absolutely swear that we will not call it rubies. And I have no idea what we're going to call it. Bullets, because we're reloading? I don't know. Buy a bullet? That'd be kind of controversial, considering all the bullshit about guns and stuff right now. Trev bucks. Get the fuck out of here. Pledge $50 next week. Follow another $50. Hey, so Vite, that's actually a good point. So hey, first things first. Really appreciate that. If you that's awesome. If you're gonna do that, telling you, man, that's amazing. I really appreciate you contributing. Now, with that said, if let's say one of you guys donates $50 today, and then you decide you want to donate another $50 next week, please, if you can, I mean, I'll see it on the GoFundMe, but highly advised, just in case, to contact me on Facebook, through YouTube, anywhere, to let me know that you guys have donated twice. That way I will upgrade you to the $100 chart request. Fuck, Vite, I knew you're Jared. That's right. I always forget that's what you call yourself on here. Bright, you are so fucking correct. All right, yep, that's it. They're called bullets, and we will be getting a letter from the NRA, and yep. Really appreciate that, Matt. And I'll probably be contacting you soon just to get some advice from you, because you have a brilliant mind. It's always good to talk to you. So Alien Play, how's the themes going to look? Is there going to be a theme with different note colors? So yes, there will be themes with different note colors. There'll be themes with the same note colors. And you'll be able to turn on and off the effects. You'll be able to adjust the angles at which the taps go down the screen. There's going to be a lot of options for everybody, all types of players. So if you like the flashy stuff, you get that. If you don't like it, you get that as well. If you like different colored taps, you can get that as well. So there's something for everybody, and there's not going to be a shitty theme. Every theme that is in the game is going to be a theme that we all would totally play on. It's not going to be like Reborn, where there's only one good theme and the rest are complete shit and you die if you play on them. So yeah, we're going to have weapons where for Matt Sterner only, because he's not very good at this game. So Matt needs to have, so for Matt specifically, we're going to have an option where he can buy for $2.99. He can buy a 64X power up where he gets the top score in every song in the game for free. What else? Different game modes. Well, what kind of game modes do you have in mind? Let's hear it, man. How is music going to play out? Are you getting licensed music? Are you looking for more independent? So we are definitely going to be getting independent artists, and we're going to be using those for offline. Shut you guys, quit being logical. That is, you guys are making too much sense, and you guys are being logical with me. And the fact that you're proving me wrong is not acceptable, and you're going to get banned when this game comes out. There will definitely be a fact in the game. There will be a credit section. There will be lots of links to our social media pages. There will be a news feed like on the top at the home screen where we're going to be very transparent about the stuff that we adjust or add. And the thing with Reborn is they don't tell us shit. You know, they'll say occasionally like, oh, we added some songs. Oh, we did. We're going to tell you guys everything because we need you all to know what we're doing. We're gamers too. We're doing what we hope that other people would do. Hell yeah, man. I wrote the tutorial for Reload. I actually never saw the hardcore tutorial though. We'll do a funny one. We'll do something clever because the thing is I actually have been working on like a really in-depth Tap Revenge, just Tap game tutorial. I've been working on it for a long time because just real quick. So Kim, yes, it's going to be powered with YouTube. However, there will be alternatives. Like not every song's going to be powered by YouTube. There will be some that you can play offline. There'll be some that will just load an MP3, but the majority for now is going to be through YouTube. Bring back Beach Eagle. I fucking wish. I don't know what happened to Beach Eagle. I think that dude got sent to Costa Rica and he got brainwashed or something because he hasn't been the same. He hasn't even sent a word to me since he's come back from his little trip. And it's a shame because that guy was so far ahead of his time. He would be, anyways. Jeremy, I appreciate the suggestion. Yeah, Bandcamp, I know SoundCloud and Bandcamp are good places to start. So game modes like that, we're going to have different game modes, but for stuff like that, that's going to be later down the line. I've always been torn about like kind of having a weapons feature because in theory, it's not a bad idea, but it has to be its own little thing. Like whether it's like a local multiplayer option or it's like its own separate room. But the problem, and see, Tapulous did that with Tap Revenge, but they made the mistake of making it a universal thing. Like it was not a good look. where every mode had it, and that's not going to happen. It'll have its own little rooms. No, this game will be on the App Store. It'll be on Google Play. There will be no need to jailbreak. You won't even have to jailbreak to put custom songs in the game. Yeah, chat rooms will be back, and avatars will be back as well. The designable avatars, that's going to be a later feature. For now, it's just going to be upload your own photo. But we are going to, like, pretty much for now, like, for our June release, we're just putting in, like, the most important shit. We're going to definitely add more of the features, such as, like, chat rooms and avatars. That's going to be a little later. And it's more just the fact that we just want to see how the game does in its infancy with all the core important features. We want to see how that does, and then if it's doing well, then we add the more stuff like avatars and whatnot. But I'm very confident this game's going to kick ass, and it's gonna be profitable, and it's gonna work. Yes, there will be offline multiplayer, so you can connect to each other. I'm not sure if we're going to do it through Bluetooth or how that will work exactly, but it'll probably be through Bluetooth. Yeah, there will be a competitive mode. There will be special rooms for our tournaments. So we can have live tournaments, and they will be ready. They're tournament ready. So the problem with the Reborn right now is that there isn't like any special room for tournaments. Like that, there really isn't a practical way to handle it or to host one. So we're going to make sure that we have a way to do live tournaments in an ideal and practical way. And can we see my cat? My cat is outside right now and does not come back till later. Sorry. How we deal with people adding inappropriate pics? If I see one, I delete it. If it gets reported, we delete it. I mean, not much else you can do, right? Maybe, yeah. So kind of like Clash Royale, where you slowly so you can see your coins. Just more fun. Speedfrez, Speedfrez, do you have Facebook? Are you following our Tap Tap Revenge group? So what is the shop going to have in stock? So the shop, we're going to be hosting mainly themes and songs. And that's really going to be the main things. If you pay for the VIP, you get access to all the songs. Themes can be user submitted. And, well, they have to go through our approval first. Like, you can't just submit some bullshit and then anything gets in. It's not going to work that way. We have to approve it. And so you'll be able to buy themes. You'll be able to buy songs. And, I mean, if you guys have any idea for any other shit that you want us to sell, then so be it. The game will contain absolutely no stolen assets like Reborn. We are creating everything from the ground up. Okay, Speedfrez. Yeah, so the Reborn Facebook page is going to basically turn into our homepage when this game is set up. And that was kind of cool. It looked like a ghost, but that was definitely a car in the middle. Anyone else saw that? Release, yeah, right there. Yeah, those are cars. Release date, we're looking at around the beginning of June, and the beta will be around April 10th. Our first beta, playable. Yeah, so there will be I will say this. So you will be able to add friends, and you'll be able to have like a friend leaderboard, and you'll be able to private message your friends. VIP is going to be a yearly renewal. And the reason why I'm doing 1 year is because, well, I think for $50, and you're going to get several hundred songs. I think that's a pretty damn generous value. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's pretty solid. I think I'm going to just do a 1 year. And the reason why I'm only going to do 1 year is because who knows if the fucking game's going to be active in a year? Who knows if, and that's just another thing I'm considering too, is like, it might be, you know, like a $19.99 a month, or maybe, sorry, a $9.99 a month at the beginning. Because what if this game dies right away? And I don't want someone to commit to 1 year and then the game died after 1 month. So I'm not going to give a definitive answer to this, but we'll make sure it's a good value at the beginning. Yes, Beal Guy. Tap Tap Reloaded will have all the leaderboards for every songs, and they will have it for all difficulties. And then, so let me talk about the global leaderboards. So at the when you go to when you open the app, you'll have the play button, you'll have the settings, socials, all that good stuff, and then you'll have the leaderboard section. So there will be a global leaderboard, and there will be several different things that it's going to be tracking. So one list, it's going to track every point that you have ever scored in the game. So this is going to reward players that play a lot. Okay. If you want to play, so basically the more you play, you're going to get the higher you are on this leaderboard. Great. We want to keep those people happy. Another leaderboard, it's going to be your total game score. So what that does is it takes your highest score from every song and it adds it all together. And this is going to reward the top players because it's going to encourage you guys to, first of all, buy all the songs so you can keep that score up as high as you can. And it encourages everybody to optimize your scores. And it encourages you to play all the songs. I agree with you, Avery. So my plan for a year is $50. And Alien Playa, if you go to our GoFundMe, if you contribute $50 to our campaign, you will get 1 year of VIP. You'll get $15 in store credit. You get to be on our beta team, and you get a gold nameplate. And I think that's about the best deal you can possibly ask for. So I'm going to post the link to our GoFundMe one more time in the chat. Go to the link. If you donate $50, again, you get 1 year of VIP. That means you get every song for free for a year that's in the game. You get 1 year of VIP. You get $15 in store credit, which can be used to do tournament buy-ins. It can be used to purchase themes. You get to be on our beta team, so you get to play the game early. And that could be as soon as April 10th in like 2 weeks. And so just real quick, Talia, we already have our funding goal. We don't need $100,000. I just set that bar pretty high. We already have people that are investing in this. That the point of the GoFundMe, you know, it's giving you guys the opportunity to get good deals on this shit that's going to happen, and also to help us out in funding our future tournaments that we're going to be basically giving back to you guys if you participate in. Like all this money that you guys donate, it's going to be used to buy prizes that we're going to be giving out to you people. You know, cash prizes. It's going to be free iPads, free iPhones, all shit like that. Yes. So let me explain. So it's a good question about the multiplayer ranking. There will be a multiplayer leaderboard, and the way it works is we're going to have crowns, and if you come in first place, you get 3 crowns. If you come in second place, you get 2 crowns. Third place, you get 1. And then fourth place is nothing happens. Anything lower than that, you get a -1. You get a -1 crown. So this rewards people that play through the song, and it also rewards the people that are just going to win. You're going to upload this live stream for future referral because it's one here. I want to check it out there. Absolutely, Bright. This will be up on my channel. It will stay up on here, and I'll post some of the core questions to Facebook. Yes, the App Store, the app will be on Google Play, and it will be on the Apple App Store. Awesome, Daisy. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good day at work. Yes. So the crowns for difficulties. I wrote down the system, and I'm gonna post more info about it on our Facebook. But it's basically a gold crown for a hard mode victory, silver for normal, etc. So the more gold crowns, that means you've had a lot of first place extreme victories. Yes. So Kim, if you donate $50, you get everything, all the rewards below it too. So that means you get the beta access, you get the badge, you get the 1-year VIP, and you get the, what else do I have? I already forgot. Yeah, you get the $15 in-store currency, the game plate, the nameplate, the VIP, and you get the beta access. So I ran the campaign for 4 weeks. So the campaign should be online up until around April 28th or so. So Shadow Troop, I am done collaborating with Tap Tap Reborn, and I have not contributed since the beginning of December. They are no longer willing to cooperate with us, and I believe that they're making a big mistake, and their game is it's failing. I mean, I offered to take over developing, and they declined my offer they didn't tell me why. But they could have avoided this. They could have let myself and our team take over Tap Tap Reborn, and they still would have gotten the profits. And they declined it. They said no. So we're taking matters into our own hands. They had an opportunity and they blew it. But I like it better this way. I like having all of the control. Kim, I really appreciate that. I saw you donate 10. So I know, like you're just saying that, but here's the thing: I'm not looking to get rich off this game. In fact, I don't really care if how much money I make off this game. You know why I'm doing this? Because it's been my fucking dream since I was 15. It's been my dream for 10 years to be able to run this shit and to make the best tap game of all time. And if I make money, if I lose money, it makes no difference to me, honestly. And hey, I could just be saying this now and shit might change once, down the line. But right now, and this has been my attitude for every time I've had a job with whether it was Tapulous Reborn, I didn't care how much money I made. I fucking just wanted to make the best product possible because I just love this game. M-Notes was paying me below minimum wage to chart for them, but I still did it because I loved it. And I loved the game. I mean, I was getting literally paid about maybe close to around $6 an hour, which is far below minimum wage in California. To put that in perspective, that's about 50% of minimum wage in California. And I did it as long as I could because I love to do it. And it was just a little side hobby. I mean, I'm going to be charting songs anyway. Might as well get paid for it. Might as well have everybody else experience it. No, I appreciate you guys. No, I do appreciate you all. Get satisfaction. Does that shit still even exist anymore? I haven't seen. It's weird because like I have never seen that service used for like anything ever except for Capulus. Oh yeah, it totally is it's totally a thing. Get satisfaction has been acquired by Sprinkler. What is Sprinkler? I don't even know any of this crap. I missed the Get Satisfaction days though. That shit was funny. A lot of trolls on there. That was just. So Industrial Crush, I am officially the CEO of our LLC that is working on this project. So I guess technically I'm the CEO of this Tap Tap, if you want to put it that way. And those shadows up there are not ghosts. They are cars that are driving by. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, Industrial. And will I be playing along the old... Fuck yeah, we'll be playing along the old vets. I've been around this shit since 2008. Yeah, I got job openings, but the only problem is we don't accept people named Talia. Yeah, I'm going through a discrimination lawsuit because we don't accept people named Talia. But I'm just stubborn. Guess you're shit out of luck. Play a song I don't believe. If you guys want me to play a song for you all right now, I will. Kit, I know it's easy, but you're being logical and that's unacceptable. All right. Everybody, you have to say which song I should play though. Who here has seen me play Victory Solo X? Has anyone? No one has, because I've never posted a video of Victory Solo X. I will be participating online, but I will not be participating in the tournaments, and that's because I don't need to. I want you guys to enjoy it. If you want me to participate, I fucking will. All right, I will play Victory Solo X just for you guys. Give me 1 second while I set this up. Let's see. Yeah, this is very awkward how I set this up. There we go. Okay, well, it's upside down. Fuck. Okay, let's see what I can do about that. Give some light in here. All right, what do I do? How do I... All right, this is what I'll do. Go like this. Is it mirrored weird? Am I just fucking losing my mind? It's totally mirrored all funky. It's showing it. What the shit? I wonder if I can even configure the settings on this thing through YouTube. Like, I don't know if I... All right. Well, if you guys want to watch like this, fuck it. I mean. I gotta take this off. It's about to be hot as shit. Oh my goodness, I overtapped. Oh god, that was bad. That was bullshit. That was my fault. Okay, I don't know what happened there. That was my fault. Man, it's bad. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't warm up, you just fucking jump on. Yeah. Everybody unsubscribe because I fucked up. I at least want to get the outro FC for you guys. Oh, God. That was definitely not the best run, but yeah, that was like 60,000 off my best. Well, my best score is 365K, which is one miss. See, this is bullshit. Okay, here we go. Like, and I'm sorry that the screen is mirrored, but it's 365, 100 with one miss. Well, thank you. Yeah, maybe I'll grind this song out and post an actual video. But I actually really haven't been playing the game a whole lot lately. But once Reloaded's development really starts, is it really not mirrored? Because on my end, it's fucking mirrored, but oh well. Yeah, what the hell? It's like, whatever. Playthrough for the day. I appreciate that, Beetle guy. It's funny because this camera records in 60 frames per second and at 1080p, but it's clearly can't pick up the game very well. He wants to say hi to my puppy. Hey, Bridget. Bridget, come. Right over there, the big silly dog. Here. You say hi to everybody. She is not very photogenic because she seems to be scared of cameras, but good little puppy. Her name is Bridget. So you won't be able to access the in-game files through iFile. If you want to make your own themes, you're going to have to just submit it to us and approve it. That's the plan for now. I mean, you might be able to upload your theme. That's a question, honestly, I can't really answer accurately at the moment, just because I simply don't really have an idea of how we're gonna bundle the themes in the game. Like if it's gonna be like a dot asset file, or if it's gonna be like the raw image files that you can easily replace. I don't know yet. So I'll probably be able to answer that question a little bit down the line. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a donated beer though. Well, I'm glad you guys saw everything normal then, because I don't know why on my PC it's mirrored. Well, I'm flattered that you're impressed by the tapping of my iPad. We're looking at a beta release at probably around April 10th. I'd say April 10th is when you'll have your first, like, if you donate, if you become on our beta team, you'll have the first look of the game at around April 10th. Yeah, it's been about an hour and a half. I'm probably gonna get sign off soon, but if you guys have any final questions, love to hear it. Love to answer any comments, suggestions. I'm all ears. Absolutely 60 FPS. Nothing less than that. Gonna try and locked in on it. Well, keep in mind, Laurent, that's the April 10th date is when we expect like you to be able to open the game, press play, and be able to have a song load and see the notes go on the screen. So that's not going to include our scoring system. It's not going to include features. That's really just the game engine being ready. And we're working around the clock starting April 2nd. Yeah, no, there's not going to be 16x, please. 16x can go straight to hell. Sorry. Yeah. The tap lanes will actually extend up. Yeah, so we're gonna make sure that the tap lanes are optimized and the tap windows are optimized, and we'll make sure that it plays well, because yeah, and that's why we have our beta team, to make sure it plays well. All right, Speed. Hey, really appreciate you staying up and taking the time to tune in here. That's really cool, man. I appreciate it. You have a good night. They are total ass. It's, and on iPad they don't even extend to the edge of the screen. Like they have this unused space on the edges, and it's silly. Like, yeah, you can technically tap over there, but it makes it so that the middle lane is smaller then. So it's a joke. Why are you so scared of your reflection? This dog refuses to look at any camera or anything that when she sees herself. She doesn't even like mirrors. She gets scared. Is that right? Look, she doesn't even want to look. See? You're a dork. You're a fucking goofball. Here, I'll just cover your eyes. Nope. All right. Speaking of edge screen, I'm sure that Android makes itself full screen. Some hats don't go over the top of the soft keys at the bottom. We will make sure that we have full compatibility and quality on Android because a lot of players are on Android. That would be really, really fucking stupid if we ignored our Android players. So they will get whatever iPhones and iPads and all that good shit gets. And we'll make sure that the game is fucking playable because I've played Reborn on Android and it sucks for most devices. And that's not going to happen with Reloaded. So, hey, yeah, no problem. I really appreciate you asking the questions and taking the time to come out here. But anyways, guys, I'm going to sign off. It was really great talking to y'all and playing a song for you guys. All right. Last question, Beetle guy. Let's see what you got. What's your opinion on Apple removing the headphone jack on the iPhone 6? You know, I have the iPhone 7, and you know, I have the headphones. I've gotten used to it now, but I do think it's a stupid idea. I think eventually it makes sense, but the technology's not ready yet. And it's a clear money grab from Apple so that people can buy their Apple only, you know, accessories so that you can listen through headphones. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And I look forward to this game, and I look forward to hearing from you guys a little more. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe.